To prove I'm not a shriveled up ball of hatred, I'm going to review a recent anime movie that I really like for a change. Except it's not that recent. The first screening was in August of 2009, in Italy of all places. If its exotic debut didn't give this away already, Redline has its sights set away from the country of its origin. It got a pitiful number of screenings in Japan and has had to stick to movie festivals for exposure. On that note, if you live in the UK and haven't seen Redline yet, please pluck your head out of the ground and take a look at the damn festival lineups, because Redline has had about a bazillion screenings across the country, but now it's been released in Japan on DVD and Blu-ray. So the rest of the world finally gets to see it. Illegally, of course, but whatever. Anyway, plot time! The story is about JP, a man with a sausage roll in his hair who aspires to enter the intergalactic super drag race Redline. The producers of the in-world Redline TV show decided to host the race on the warmongering dictatorship planet RoboWorld, for no reason other than shits and giggles. Really though, the plot doesn't matter that much. This is simply a framing device to include varieties of bizarre aliens driving really fast to a thumping soundtrack while avoiding countless explosions. Yes, Redline is all about the visual experience. Every scene is bursting with vibrant colour, with so much going on in the background, with each little thrown aside detail telling its own part of the characters' stories. Redline is just so extravagantly beautiful and energetic, assaulting your eyes with swords made of rainbows and awesome. I'm looking forward to watching an English dub version, because every second I had to glue my eyes to the bottom of the screen to read the bloody subtitles was another second I could be gawping over the visuals. As I said before, there isn't much of a plot to Redline, and neither is there that much depth. What it does have is lots of little stories strewn in amongst the debris. It's like a Bacano, in that even characters that have barely 30 seconds of screen time are memorable and unique. Every character in Redline has their own stories, all of which are varying degrees of hilariously nonsensical. There's an in-movie television show interviewing all the various Redline competitors, each one having their own motivations and backstories, all of which are some sort of parody of stereotypes in other TV shows. There's a planet of magical girls, for crying out loud. Redline even has a sense of humour about its own stereotypes, such as the scene where JP has a flashback to the fabulous race driver, so covered in sparkles he'd make the Oran Host Club look grubby, kissing not one, but two big-bosomed ladies splayed across the bonnet of his fabulous car. That's the key aspect to Redline. It's fun. It uses everything in its vast arsenal of animation tricks to have as much fun as possible, compared to Pantene Stocking, which used its animation capabilities to be audacious simply for the sake of audacity, while Redline uses animation to crown the screen with as much entertainment as possible. Redline is an experience, and the sheer amount of fun you'll have with it makes up for its lack of depth. Unlike some of the other reviews from crusty old-timers dead into the world of anime, I don't think Redline is the only standout title after years of tripe. Only mostly tripe. But my other favourites from the past year or two have been commercial successes in their home country, and added popularity in the international market is just the icing on the cake. The reason I'm doing a video review of Redline and not them is it has to rely on gaining a cult status abroad in order to be successful. And I really hope it is, because there's truly nothing else out there quite like it. I'm not pulling a support the industry speech here. Well, okay, I sort of am. But really, all I want you to do is just watch it. I apparently managed to get some people to watch Spelunker Sensei with that review, so I hope this power spreads to anime that I say actually are pretty good, and didn't make me want to hurl my laptop out of the window.